And now I'm back with another one. Y'all already know what's going on. It's your boy Daz, and this my journal. And we on day 7 of semen retention. I'm not too sure. I think it's day 7. I believe it's day 7. So day 7 of semen retention for all of us as a collective. And today what I want to talk about is like, ask yourself why you want semen retention. What is the real reason you doing semen retention? You gotta ask yourself that. Like, what is the real reason I'm doing semen retention? Ask yourself. Cause I used to do it before, and I never really had a real reason. It was always for the like I had. Let me say this. I had real reasons, but it was always for vain reasons, such as I wanted to look better. I wanted to be more like have more what's that testosterone. I wanted more testosterone to build up in me. I wanted just doing it for vanity. And every time I did it out of vanity, it made me irritated because it's like I'm throwing away something that I love doing, because we all as men, lust is something that is hard to get over, especially if you're not exchanging it for something else that you really want out of life. You get, like, it gotta be an equal exchange. That's what I'm saying. When you giving up something, you gotta give it up for something that's equally on the same level. And if you just giving up, say for instance, you giving up sex, you giving up watching porn, what's the reason behind it? If your reason is, I just want to give it up because they say that my energy will boost up so I can look good for the girls, eventually that motivation is going to die out, or that reason is going to die out, and it's not going to be as strong to hold you away from fapping or releasing when you're on semen retention. So that's why I'm asking y'all ask yourself, what is the reason I'm doing semen retention for? Like me, I set a goal for myself. I set a real goal for myself, and I said, you know what? I don't care what it takes. I'm gonna achieve this goal. I'm gonna achieve this goal. And if me releasing is holding me back, that's one thing I gotta cut off. I'm human, so I know that as a man, we gonna want physical attention from another woman. But I keep asking myself, do you want sex, or do you want your goal? Do you want to accomplish what you set out for yourself this year? And that's an equal exchange, because what I set out for myself, I know if I stay committed to myself this year, I'm going to achieve it. I know this. You understand what I'm saying? You got to have a certain knowing too. Yeah, like the reason for why you want to stop, be on semen retention, or stop fapping, or just hold your seed, got to be greater than why you want to fap. You got to come to that conclusion that whatever you want got to be greater than why you want to keep releasing. And don't get me wrong, yes, sometimes you might want to release because of a different reason. Like I said the other day, you might get into your feelings, where emotions could be one of the reasons why you release. And that's why this is a journey too. Going to 30 days is a journey, because if you fail one time, if you fail on your journey one time, don't look at it as a failure. Look at it as a learning curve. I got upset, and that led me to feel like this, and this led me to feel like that, and that caused me to want to watch that, and that led me down that path. You get what I'm saying? Just pay attention to your actions. Most importantly, all I'm just saying is, once you got a goal, or once you got something or a vision, something in your brain that you put higher than sex, fapping, or releasing, because you know that if you release, you're going to release energy. You releasing a piece of you. Like you giving a piece of yourself away. So with that being said, find out what you really doing it for. Another reason you could be doing it for is to build self-confidence within yourself. That's another reason you could be doing it. I'm just giving you little reasons to build self-confidence within yourself. You say, you know what? I say that I'm going to do if I say I'm going to do something, I am going to do it. And that's how I get down. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. I say I'm going to do myself 30 days, I'm going to give myself that goal. I got this bigger goal that I want to accomplish, but I still want to tell myself that I'm going to do something and I'm going to do it. And then watch yourself to start. You're going to just feel better about yourself. You're going to be more in alignment with yourself. You're going to be more like focused on getting what you got to go. And you're going to be feeling yourself moving down the right path. You can literally feel when you're moving down the right path. You can feel when you're moving down the wrong path. I feel we all have that, like I call it a moral compass. We all have a moral compass in us when we know we doing something that's morally not sound, and we doing something that's morally sound for us. So that all lead back up to, what is the reason behind why you doing no fat or you doing semen retention? What is the reason? Ask yourself that and make it a good enough reason. Make it a good enough reason where it hold more power than you actually going back. Ask yourself, do I want to go backwards? Do I want to go forward? And keep that thought in your brain. You get what I'm saying? And that's how you kill the urges. That's how you really kill the urges. When you got something on your brain and you think about it, like, don't get me wrong, I'm still a man, so I still have urges too. As much as I'm explaining to y'all, I still be having urges too. But you know what I tell myself? I just keep repeating my goal over and over and over and over and over and over and over. In my brain, it get the message. My body get the message one time too. It gets the message. Once I keep repeating my goal over and over, it gets the message. Okay, he's dead serious. He wants that. And if he wants that, he gonna put that over this. And the urges go, like, I'm not gonna lie, it don't last that long no more. It don't last shit at half as long as what it used to. Sometimes it used to last. And don't, as soon as you get an urge, go indulge in looking at, because that's what I used to do. I used to look at it, I'm not. But you are. When you look at porn, it's like, just look at it as a relapse. Once you look at some porn, look at it as a relapse. Because why? You going against the whole idea of being so sexualized that you gotta keep looking at women. Like, oh, you doing it for the purpose, or whatever purpose that you set out. You get what I'm saying? So just look at it like that. Like just really learn to desexualize your brain, because when you do that, you looking at life from a different angle. You're not looking at women like, oh, I could just fuck her. You're looking at her like, yo, she look good, but what else do she bring to the table? Do she bring anything else to the table? Like, how can she help me get closer to my goal? Because if she ain't helping me get closer to my goal, she pulling me away from my goal. And that's another way to look at it. If somebody ain't help you get closer to your goal, they pulling you away from your goal. So just look at it like that. Like, yo, I got something I gotta accomplish, and I'm going to accomplish. And this is something that I want to prove to myself that I can stop. Prove it to yourself. Prove it to yourself. Nobody else, yourself. And with that being said, ask yourself, why am I doing no semen retention? Why am I doing no fat? Why am I on this journey? And that question right there will kill 95% of your urges. That being said, I'm out of here. Peace.